My name is Simone Bodmer-Turner, and I am a sculptor and designer based in Brooklyn. I'm at my studio, which is also in Brooklyn, and I'm kind of in the showroom area of the studio. The past few months, I kind of took on a lot of projects to keep myself busy, perhaps a little bit too busy, and decided to finally teach myself to sculpt on an architectural scale. So I got this studio lease in February, which was kind of an expansion of my previous space, and converted about a third of it into a showroom by sculpting the walls out a la Valentin Schlegel, Savin, Pool, kind of organic architecture style. So I learned a lot. It took a lot longer than expected, but was a really amazing process. I think, like everybody, I've been doing a lot of cooking and a lot of dishes. And although I work in ceramics, I don't have too much decorative ceramics at home, but I do collect a lot of functional ceramics. So I have plates, bowls, cups, serving dishes kind of from all over in my travels, especially Oaxaca and Japan, and a few from the south of France as well. So I've kind of been using a lot of those dishes, cleaning a lot of those dishes, and kind of unearthing ones that were at the bottom of stacks that don't get used as often, getting reacquainted with kind of those pieces and the memories of the places that they're from. I actually just received in the mail from Germany an Engomor lamp. It's called Lampape. I hope I'm saying that right. It's this big, beautiful paper lamp with kind of a crumpled paper base and big, wide brim, kind of. Yeah, so that was kind of an investment piece that I was really excited about. I don't know exactly how it represents me, but I will say that I have a thing for paper lighting. I definitely have a big collection of Noguchi lamps, a couple in the studio here, a couple at home, George Nelson, now the Engomor, and I've been working with a lighting designer based in LA to do some custom paper lanterns for the studio. So they're kind of some wall lights and some overhead lighting for the studio. In a way, like they fit into the same aesthetic as my work in terms of being made out of organic material and having movement to them. But they're very light and textured in feel, whereas like my work, I mean, obviously it's hard, like if you knocked on it, but also like the feeling of it is like a harder surface, and there's more like curvy movement, whereas the lanterns are like a bit more, I don't know, I don't want to say square, but like I think they complement each other well, and they look really nice in a space together. So I don't know if that answers your question, but I do find myself like unable to control paper lantern collecting. Like many. Oh, it's so hard to say. I mean, if I was going to pick from your collection, you know that I love the Hervé Valley chairs, especially the kind of spiked or like triangular one on top with the mohair calfskin cushions. Those are so beautiful. Then there's this day bed by a Swedish designer called, his name's Axel Inar Horth, that's in the home of Pierre Jovanovic, who's also an amazing designer. I think it's a one-off, I'm not sure. So no hope of ever owning, but it is a completely gorgeous piece. Kind of has these ruffles along the top edges, and then this kind of like natural fibrous upholstery and 3 cushions, which actually was the inspiration for the 3 round cushions that we have on the kind of built-in area right here. Yeah. So the space is going to be open as a by appointment showroom, hopefully in September, hopefully at the latest October. We just have some finishing details to do, and to make sure that it feels safe and appropriate to have people visiting with masks. And then we're introducing a new collection of our design line, which is called the Permanent Collection. It's kind of our 2020 iteration that I design and then we produce here at the studio. So we have, let's see, 7 new forms that we're introducing, and we're also doing the collection in black now, which is really exciting. It's been a long chemistry project I've been working on with the team to get it just right, and I'm really excited about that. And that will launch on our new website. So a lot of projects kind of in the works that are hopefully coming to fruition beginning middle of September. And then also we'll be prototyping finally kind of the first collection of multidisciplinary furniture that I've been kind of thinking about and planning and doing very preliminary prototypes over the last year, and finally have the support to actually begin that in a serious way that I hope to debut spring 2021, if seeing where the world is and if design weeks are happening and all of that. So yeah, a lot in the works, which is really exciting. I hope everybody continues to stay safe, and if you're able to continue donating, and yeah, just being present and participatory in this moment.